should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the breeze on my field out. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Falador again. Okay, so just a State of the Union address real fast. I have a sleeping Fala baby here, so hopefully she will mostly stay sleeping, and we could just have a short stream here. But welcome to the stream. So, yeah. Hey, Nugans, good to see you. Wade, Thomas Bingham, Del Civ, Aiden, Ghost and Coffee, all you guys. Good to have you back. I know it's been a while. No, go to sleep, sweetie. So sorry if you hear any baby noise here, but I'm hoping that we can get through this without having to go wake up mom. Fala mommy. So, what's changed since last time? Let's see. Well, obviously, I'm pretty close to 88 farming here. Kind of the title of the live stream gave it away, but yeah. What else? Oh, I have been killing these for quite a few runes, as you could see the stack over here. Got some strength levels, hit points, range, probably a prayer level since last time, magic. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some of the magic out of the way, kind of now. So, yeah, I guess I can talk about what's left after we get to check something off, huh? The Fala family, yep, here we are. Grind your OSRS, welcome, welcome. A few mage levels to get. Yeah, it'll take a couple months probably. So, we're not out of the woods yet, or however it goes. The bot's got to learn at an early age how to game. That's true. I think she's still learning how to hold a binky in her mouth, so got a ways to go till we get rune crafting going. But well, I guess since last stream, yeah, I had my third child. That's I guess she's a month old tomorrow, I think, something like that. So it's been kind of crazy at our Fala family, so but still making progress. So yeah. Has she been a little angel or a hellion? She has been absolutely perfect. She's just she's so sweet, and she only cries if she's really hungry or working on a poop, and that's pretty much it. So she's learning how to live in like a really busy loud house with the other two. So really the problem has been the other two. They've been like acting out for attention and stuff, but I mean that's kind of part of the bill. So hey Pedro Torres, welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. It's been a while. No. Tangle root? I wish. This is still what the pet log looks like. 6, 1, 0. But we can change that tonight with our magic tree. Oh. No. So I'll probably just wait maybe 10 more minutes in case there's any stragglers, and then I'll go do the the farming, the main event, because I never know when this baby's gonna wake up, so better to get out of the way soon. You're 19.2 mil farming with no tangle root. Oh, I'm 4.3 mil, no tangle root, but yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons, an obvious reason for backlogging it is very rare and time gated. So, okay. Gotta be a little bit realistic, I suppose. Found something interesting. Know how fast limperts grow? Yeah. They have like just a couple growth cycles, I think. 1 in 28,000 for pet. That's not too bad. That's like a little bit worse than an oak tree. Oak trees are 1 out of 20k. Pretty much. You could pretty much just cycle through those. Interesting. Nugans, I finished fish sack today, then I went to finish the medium clue I got while fishing. Pulled rangers on the 29th medium clue. Oh jeez. That's awesome. Congrats, man. 29. That's pretty lucky. Pretty lucky, I'll give you that. 62 mystery boxes. Yeah, I was holding on to those for a while. Don't remember why I opened them. Oh, it had something to do with getting a better weapon, possibly. But my name isn't Happery, so that never happened. Has anything else happened? Let me see. Well, I guess maybe that's happened. Let me see. Some like random other let's see, forestry. I got this. So I suppose that's new. Well, this gets capped at 250. I didn't know that. Finally got the fox whistle last week. I think pretty soon I'll be able to get the fox whistle. So I'm going to. After they do their next forestry update. They remove event items. Which is what's stopping me right now. Nugans, I pulled 3rd age Vambraces in leagues on 7th hard clue too. Oh, jeez. I got a little bit of strength. Right. Hey, Brennan. Welcome. Sorry, I guess I never acknowledged you, Brennan, but I see you. Hey. I love nature rune drops. I'm not sure what I'm going to alch with 8,000 nature runes in West Valley, but it's a good experience, so... Stuck trying to get into the mining guild and runite ore on your free-to-play, Chunky. Ooh. Rune ore on free-to-play. Good luck. How does it feel to be in the end game of the chunk? Also, did you get the level yet? No, I'm waiting probably 5 more minutes. Then I'm going to go ahead and do it. It'll probably take like 10 minutes to chop the tree down. Basco, welcome. I guess I didn't answer your question. How does it feel? It feels really good. It's gonna be an odd feeling to like not adhere to this magical spreadsheet every single day. Like I'll still use it for like finding out how close I am for magic and stuff, but like for the past 2 years I've just been every day entering stuff in that spreadsheet, and I'll just kind of be done with that, so it's gonna be weird. Can't take it anymore, King Faladaddy. You gotta leave this chunk. Well, that's the plan, but we'll have to take it for a couple more. Looks like I'm having connection issues with OBS. Fantastic. So sorry if the stream's buffering or dropping for anybody, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I made a great mistake. I should have chose 82, because 87 is so much more experience. And Essence Simplings are not nearly as fast runes as White Knights here. I don't know if you're ready for me to leave. Brennan, need just a little bit more of West Valley. Hold on to every little second you have with it. Got Dragon Trophy? Grats. Those rune stacks make me so jealous. Yeah, you could finish whatever your goal is pretty fast with these, I'm sure. $180 Fox events for Whistle. I actually think that's lucky. It's like 1 out of 1,000 Fox events. But I think I would imagine with their next update, making it where you have to be like, buy it when it spawns, they should make like the rates of things better. I'm hoping. But you never know. You're gonna have to play sad music and move the file to the recycle bin. World's gonna change completely. Won't know how. I won't know my head from toes once you have 2 chunks. It'll be wild. Having 2 chunks, I'm like. There's gonna be a chunk that I've accidentally walked into a bajillion times. That won't be an accident anymore. Oh man, let's hope I never get that then, because I'd have to kill at least 30,000 at this point, something like that. I actually have no idea. My rune light says I've killed about 15,000, but I've done a whole bunch on mobile. And I think I've reset it a couple times. Name. Good name. How close are you again to a second chunk? So I'll go over it again, but right now, after I get this elite diary done with the farming, I have farming pet backlogged. I have 99 construction backlogged. I will have just 87 magic to go. And then if I get that, I should be able to leave. That's pretty much it. With the exception being, they're going to be making a change to forestry where they're removing forestry event items. And that's not having forestry event items is what's preventing me from getting the fox whistle and the golden pheasant egg right now. And so I'd like to do those before I leave too, just for like completionist sake. Might take a little bit longer, but I'd like to. So those would be the things. Yeah, mobile has a loot tracker. I don't know if you've used it. Like if you open it up and you have thousands and thousands of kills, it freezes your client, your mobile client, for a good 30 seconds or so. At least it does for mine. So I don't open it very much, but I think there's a couple, like probably about 15,000 on there too. 2 golden eggs within 100 events. That's pretty good, I think. Hey Jordan, welcome. What did you decide on the farming rules? Actually, speaking of farming, I probably better head that way. It's about the time I said. So for farming, for right now, I'm pretty much just getting 88 farming, which is my like level requirement for this chunk. And then from there on, I'll backlog the Tangle Root, and next time I get a farming patch, I'll give it another shot and decide on a reasonable best effort shot. With those 2 farming patches unlocked then, and we'll see if I can get it. It's just hard with the farming pet because it's like, it's such an uncommon pet that is locked behind time. So you kind of have to treat it a little bit differently. Yeah, 1 in 30k per egg. So I feel like sometimes it's faster to just pick up the egg and then destroy it and then pick up the next one. You don't get the thieving experience. But, okay. Alright. What is going to be my outfit for this clip? Could do foresters. I don't know. Oop, I get bling. We'll think on that for a sec. Or I could go like full Chad mode. I don't know, the slippers are kind of iconic. Yeah, I'll stick with the slippers. Kind of have to keep the cape because it's my only cape. Let's see. Could do the adamant mace. It's also iconic. This looks silly. How do I look with the dad bod? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've also found that out from Limpward's video. There's quite a few crates in my chunk that gives an uncut topaz, so I figure that technically, under my rules, I think I'd have to get that, so I just went ahead and did it. Or do I do the steel axe? I feel like the steel axe might be more iconic than the Addy mace. That looks good to me, sure. Did you ever get 50 smithing from Mace Random? I got 49 plus a Dwarven Stout from the bar. And I got most of that from lamps, actually. Okay, so it's very critically important that we bring a garden pie. I've had nightmares about not bringing this garden pie because, well, okay, so last night I planted a magic tree and it died overnight, but I was like, I planned for this, I have a backup one. And thankfully it did not die. So, oh, I guess here's a look at the somewhat bare cupboard now. All our seeds are gone and we have 85 of those oaks left. All the roots, it's kind of wild. Okay. These actually alch for 3k each, if you didn't know that, so I'll be alching those. Bunch of bark. Bunch of nests. I think I'll be alching most of these too. I think I'll turn these into foraging. Anyway, I have stuff to plan, but okay, I'm stalling. We may as well. The grind never stops. Okay. Sorry, I've kind of been neglecting. Ciao, I've been sitting there at the bank. You've been following me on Temple OSRS? Yeah, the Temple OSRS looks kind of wild. If you look at like how long I've been tracking it. Hey Nano-san, welcome. I got the garden pie, don't worry guys. Yeah, spreadsheet was pretty close. It's a little bit slower because... Okay, so a couple things that affected the spreadsheet prediction was Forestry Part 2 came out, and I get like token farming experience. Okay. I need to prepare a little bit more. But I get token farming experience from that. Also, the random event things. So I've been lamping farming, so I'm getting way more experience from that. So that like increased it. But then I also like took a break for a while from woodcutting to do magic stuff. So like that like took time away. and they know like you have a kid. So like, overall, it was a pretty good guess actually. Off by like a month maybe, but pretty good. Oh, ads. Sorry. Ads. They told me that they're gonna do this like ad stuff, and when I told it, I said like balanced amount of ads, but I guess you could switch it to none. Can I do that? Delay ads. Here, I'll do delay ads. Okay, sorry if y'all are getting ads. I should probably switch it to none or whatever it was on before. But it defaults to this. Anyway, I digress. David Foster, welcome, welcome. No ads for David. Hey Drocky, welcome. You came just at the right time. Yeah, Mod Ash didn't add my second tours. I've been complaining for so long. RWS, how sad will you be when you lose the hardcore status? I mean, it'll be a bummer. I'll be bummed out. But it won't hinder the series at all, because it's not like the reason for the account being exciting, you know? Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna like hide chat while I record this. Let me also bring this down a bit. Okay. I still don't know what I'm gonna say. I'll just record over it if, record a voiceover if it sucks, right? Alright, we'll find out. Record. Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry, I startled my baby. We'll cut that part out. Oh, okay, she doesn't want the binky. Alright, good luck. Okay, so it is finally here, ladies and gents. We are 12,000 experience away from 88 farming, and magic trees give about 14,000. So we have officially made it to the farming goal. We, just a quick reminder what the farming goal was. You can get multiple roots, triple magic roots at 91, and that is an elite Falador task. And we have a garden pie which can give us the extra 3 levels. Thank goodness. I'll cut out these awkward silence parts, or where I'm thinking. Okay. This has been a long time in the making. I've been training farming since day 1, August 2nd of 2021. So almost 2 years and 5 months to this point. I've had 40-minute tree timers stuck in my head from night and day for 29 consecutive months. So this will be a huge relief to have this done and kind of have my life back in a way, you know? So without further ado, I introduce to you all 88 farming. And it's nothing, of course, but it is everything. We did it! 88 farming. It's beautiful. With who knows how many hours. I think it was getting close to 8,000 play hours, but we did it. All in West Falador. So now we spend the next 3 hours of our lives chopping down this magic tree. And I'll definitely speed this bit up, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes when I've grown magic trees, I grow them like in the morning, like they're grown in the morning. And I like wake up all groggy and I'm trying to chop down this magic tree and I'm getting like 1 log every minute. So I just keep falling back asleep and it keeps respawning. It's a struggle. Thanks for all the grats, everybody. And thank you, Brennan, for the 19.99 and David for the 10. That's all very generous. And thanks for celebrating this huge moment for me and the account, so. And the channel, I suppose. Oh, man. This is for sure we wanted to do more woodcutting. Yes. Finish my goal to spend 3 hours woodcutting this tree, for sure. Yes, I will reboost for the roots. Actually, I think I only need to boost for the roots, so. What's missing from the chunk? How many hours on the account? Someone could do the math. I'm not quite sure, but what's missing from the chunk? So officially, since we backlogged Tangleroot and we backlogged 99 Construction, we only have 87 magic to go. And today we got 77, and I have about this many runes, which will get me to about 83. So we are getting there. We're about 2/3 of the way done, or about 69 or 70% of the way to having magic banked. So it'll be a couple months yet, probably about sometime in March, I expect. But then there's also, okay. Alright, finally. And here is what it's all for. You've completed the elite task in the Falador area. We did it! We got 3 magic roots. Oh, beautiful. Alright, throw that guy in there. Okay, we can chop, not chop that off the list. You can tell what's on my mind. Oh, man. That's just a huge, like, weight lifted off my shoulders. Thanks, Adam Ops. I'll give him a bow. Yeah, I'll give him a bow. That would have been so troll if someone logged in with Tangleroot. Oh, man. Pet right here. Alright, you got it. Oh, never lucky. Sorry, man. Next time. Okay, I guess we could go take a look at the bank just for completionists. Kind of put a cap on. Oh, I can stop my recording. If I know how. I do know how. Amazing accomplishment. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, man. Oh, thanks, oh, jeez. Nantuko Avatar. Nantuko Avatar. Thanks for the $5. Congrats, you legend. One of the greatest accomplishments in the OneChunk mode. It's pretty big. I won't play it down. Okay, anything to write home about? I guess mostly the only thing that's really cared about in relation to the farming is this tab. Which, it would have been so much easier if I could have done these, like, fruit tree seeds at the same time. It's wild. I got 12 redwood seeds. They're the rarest seed. So that's kind of cool. The entire time I got 60 Hespori seeds. I don't know if that's notable to anybody. Anything else to note? I don't know. I didn't bank all my logs, obviously. I'd have like 100 or 1.6 mil more at least 2 mil. But is your wife excited the grind's over? Well, I mean, well, I still have, you know, more grind to do, so it's not over, but that part's over. I won't be waking up to check my trees in the middle of the night, so that'll probably be nice. Presumably. Another thing I would say is if someone were to do this challenge after me, I would expect it would be significantly faster. It would not take 29 months because they could the random events speeds it up massively, and the forestry part 2 does as well. You could probably get it done in like 1 year less, probably. Anyway. Anything else to note? I don't think there's a whole lot more to say. So I'll just get back in my magic stuff. What was I even wearing? I have my bank sorted by like the source of where I got things. Which is not a very like scalable way of doing it, so that will change, but sure. Whew. Okay. Alright, back to the tower. Alright, sorry, I've been neglecting chat here. Did I get every leaf from forestry? Yes, indeed. I got many, many leaves from forestry. And actually, you can make forester rations with cooked chicken. So I'll probably be doing some of that. Making some of those with some of the leaves. For my method I have to do with cursing. Because I can't ever hit the negative 65 magic attack threshold to always splash. If I caught eclectic implings and got the vambraces, then I could, but I'm not going to risk that. So I have to run around and curse stuff in hop worlds and stuff, so it's a lot of running. How do I get runes? I get them all mostly from these guys. If you actually look at their drop table, it's not bad for runes. So we kind of lucked into that one. Man, I had to think about that. Yeah, and I'll still be planting my oak trees that I have for a chance at Tangleroot. And when I do the forestry for the beaver transmog stuff, I'll plant all those, you know. I won't, like, if I have stuff I can plant, I will plant it to try to get Tangleroot, so. Need to reach 91 farming for your goal. No, I didn't have to max. Thankfully not. I was 81 farming because of this. Usually these don't require you to get multiple roots as requirements, but they do require you to do the diaries. So that's why that was a requirement. But the other part was that I'd need to get Tangleroot too, which was backlogged, which is obviously the more difficult thing to do. Watch the latest episode today. What's going on? Well, I've been slaving away. I've definitely been alive. I feel very alive right now. But just kind of been working in the background, you know. Getting the goals done. Now we're on magic. Adrian, thank you for the 50 Norwegian kroner, maybe? I think. I was stalking you for a little bit on the high scores when I saw you getting close. Really looked forward to the stream. Well, that's flattering. I'm important enough for people to stalk. I've finally made it, Mom. Are you gonna stream the new trunk roll whenever you unlock the next one? Oh yeah, for sure. I'll probably be all out of sorts for that, but yeah, I'll stream it because like you don't want to put in like 3 years of work and then people be like, oh, you just picked the chunk that you wanted, you know? So thanks, David. Sorry, I'm jumping all over these comments. Wake up in the middle of the night, just not gonna check trees anymore. Yeah. I'll be checking babies, I guess. Do it for the Addy ore. Well, I was thinking, you know, like with lamping, I probably could get to the Addy ore a lot easier, but probably not by the time I could just get 87 magic, so. First lamp on magic gonna feel good? I'm actually already got a lamped level in agility, I'm going to lamp to 26 for now, just for this. I don't want to lamp all the way to 50, because if I roll west, I can use this to train, and that would be like wasted lamps at that point. So I'll just get 26, because I'd want to be able to do that if I rolled south. And then I'm not quite sold on what I'm going to lamp next. Smithing would be great if I rolled the north chunk, because I have to get 98 smithing without any rocks. Which would be great. It would not be great if I rolled... Oop, okay, speaking of random events. It would not be great if I rolled west or east, where I get rocks, or I get, you know, that huge smithing chunk in the mining guild and whatnot. So, still a little bit trying to decide. The options are pretty much Slayer. That's always kind of just there, you know. There's construction, which passively, you know, we get a lot of experience from that with how common experience lamps are now, or the smithing one. So those are the three I have. All right, let's see. Okay, I have to think really, really, really hard. Wait, were those secateurs? They are. I need to talk to Randy, see if we can smuggle those out of here. But I'm done with it, haha. Don't need them. Suck on that, secateurs. Alright, sorry, that was too funny, I had to... Okay. Sorry, I'll catch up on chat again. Hopefully. Actually, I don't think I've ever been caught up on chat. Does not exist. Okay. Certainly that is it. I feel like they could definitely speed like this part up. It's like a full 10 seconds. They could also speed up the mime event, dear goodness. Anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. I might be too far behind to get caught up on chat. I'll just look for questions. So why aren't you cursing every guard until then? Well, I was cursing these ones before I killed them. But the problem is I need to equip an earth staff to do that. And then it forgets my autocast. So I have to like re-autocast every single one, which is kind of annoying. Are you going... Oh, yeah, I already did that one. Any of the 4 chunk rolls as long as the start chunk. Yeah, I think... Well, it depends on what you're willing to backlog and what you're not. I'll come back to that after I catch up on chat, actually. I'll go over the adjacent chunks. I'm really glad that this girl's just sleeping here. That's a blessing. Oh, am I... Oh, I might not catch up. Okay, one second. There's not a light source in the east chunk, no. Okay, what do you have left for goals before you roll? I still have 87 magic, that's the main one that's left. And they might introduce another requirement that isn't really a requirement, but I'm going to do it anyway. Being able to get the fox whistle and the golden pheasant egg after they remove the forestry event items. I can use an alt to get those, because I don't have the kit. But I wouldn't say those are requirements, I just am going to do them. Any idea which Snowflake Ironman you'll start the baby on when they're old enough? Well, You know, if you start a supreme chunk early enough, you might be able to like unlock like a whole region by the time you die. So we'll pick a region for her soon, probably a chunk. Okay, I think yeah, only empty lanterns. Okay, I'll answer your question. So, adjacent chunks. Yes, grinds in adjacent chunks can take a hot minute. Specifically, okay, so we'll go over this. West chunk. The main thing there is we have this wall, which we can get over. Oh, jeez. For some reason, I just thought I had mobile input there, but I don't. It's middle mouse button. Okay. So over here we have this wall we can get over because we lamped, so we do have goals on the other side. And that's mostly just this, which would be the mining pet. And that's pretty much it for the most part. We already can get all of these except tin. So this is actually really difficult. Okay. Sorry, so that'll be a pretty straightforward grind. Just do it till you get it. South would be a little bit different, though obviously the main thing here is we have an air altar. We have an air talisman we can get, or I have. You can get it from... Jeez, where do you get those? Is it imps? I'm not sure where I got it, but I think it's an imp. Essence sampling? I don't remember. But so in theory, because I can get in there, and you can craft runes without rune mysteries, you cannot mine rune essence without rune mysteries. So I'd have to use any rune essence I can get to get the rune crafting pet. Now that might not be feasible with my current source of rune essence being random overworld essence simplings. So if I did roll south, that would pretty much, I think everyone could probably get on board with that being an instant backlog. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are down there. I guess if I roll there, I'd have access, regardless if I didn't have it now. But I do have it now. So that's probably a backlog. I'd probably, well, yeah. It's really hard to say that that's reasonable at pretty much any point. So then I guess here we'll talk about the north chunk next. So the north chunk will be able to complete our first actual quest. We'll have all the items for Doric's quest, which means we'll have access to this anvil. And with that, we also have access to Puro right here. And that combination is kind of frightening because you can get runite bars from, what is it? Either ninjas or magpies, one of those mid-tier ones. And so I could make a rune plate body. The problem is, what are my source of smithing experience? It's pretty bad. I could get gold ore from Eclectics in there. Lamps. The 1 out of 110 adamant ore from Eclectics. It'd be like 5 million Eclectic implings or something. So that could... I'd probably give it a good shot to see like what it would... how long it'd take, but that could be quite infeasible. And you know, then there's the normal pro grinds too, which are bad, but not that bad, you know. So that's kind of frightening. And are there any pets? I don't think there's any new pets in that chunk. Then east here, we get a whole plethora of other grinds as well. We get rune ore, and we get anvils deep in there as well. So, you know, that's also 98 smithing for the rune plate body. Obviously 99 mining, the mining pet, not too bad. High fletching and crafting for amethyst stuff. I would also lamp my agility. I definitely have time to lamp my agility to 50, so I get the squirrel pet there also. I get a new bank, so I'd have to pay for the next bank slot, which wouldn't be a big deal. Also, I'd unlock the bagged plant seller, which would give me another way that I could train construction. Right now, my only way of training construction is through token forestry event experience, which I have deemed not feasible for 99. And it's still up in the air as to whether this would be feasible or not either, because not because of the money. I could, you know, mine amethyst and alk, or do rune stuff and alk for the money and buy bag plants. The problem comes in with getting to my house. I need to get to my house with teleport to house, and then get back here with teleport to Falador. And my best source of law runes would be white knights, and I've killed 30,000, and I have this many, and I would need many more than that. So that could be many, many years just to do that part as well. So all that together makes the east chunk a little bit scary also. So every chunk has its own kind of hard part, you know? So I'd probably just like the west chunk because it's the most straightforward. You're not backlogging anything. You're just grinding for a pet. And it will make it so that this chunk is much less scary. But also the east chunk wouldn't be too bad. Just then I could, when people ask me, are you a Falador only Ironman? I could pretty much just say, yeah. You know? Should be cool. But if I had to pick one, I'd pick the west. But that's not how this works, so we will remain in suspense. Alright, so now I'm behind on chat again. Sorry if I'm missing all your comments. I love you all, but I'm slow. So thanks everybody for tuning in again. It's this is going to be a public. I do live streams, just they're unlisted and I don't like schedule them, so they're only viewable in people's sub boxes very briefly. But they are like available for viewing on my channel page if you're ever interested. I don't stream that much, but thought I'd mention it. But I'll leave this VOD up public for a while because it's a big deal. It's kind of like an interim video before I put out the final one before the chunk roll. So would you add mother load if you get east? Yes, I would do the mother load. I don't think anyone can reasonably say that the Onyx would be a part of that grind, so that would be omitted. Yeah, she's making some squeaks now. I think she's telling me to shut up. Yep, Mockman 8. That's kind of what I've been thinking that too. I could definitely lean that way. I had done a straw poll in one of my first videos that was asking kind of this question, and I don't think people really understood the question very well because they just pretty much said that if you can teleport somewhere, you should be able to. So like, if there isn't an overworld chunk, so like I could just like hop on my old-fashioned birth robe or Tazar fight pit, just head on over there and grab my my fire cape real fast, and that would be a chunk requirement in any chunk you choose because it doesn't have an overworld chunk. So that's what everybody voted for. So I pretty much just threw out the results of that straw poll because that doesn't make any sense. Not sure why I even left that as an option, I suppose. Yeah, it is a lot of nights. It's a lot of nights. But I think the sweet spot would be like one of the higher tier bagged plants like maples or yews, where you're getting a lot of GP for each one and you're using a lot less laws. I guess it kind of depends on how much GP you can make every day in the East Chunk with like Runite ore. But yeah, if you go the cheapest bag plants and you go for like 420 mil GP, it'll be a lot of of law runes and a lot of white knights. Man, we are getting lucky with the nature rune drops tonight. It's good to see. Taverley Dungeon. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be a big one. Have you thought about setting an XP source minimum, like 10 XP per action as being tenable? Not really. I mean, like, something like that would make it so that I couldn't train, or I wouldn't get new requirements if I had this as a training method, because it gives half an experience per climb. But I think just setting like a flat number like that's kind of hard, because like the amount of time it takes for each thing, for each action, can vary drastically. Like the amount of time it takes for me to get a beehive event, a forestry event, is quite high. But then like the actual construction drops are like somewhat meaningful, you know, like 20, 25, you can get a couple of them. So anyway, hey Seikas, I keep forgetting how to pronounce it, but good to see ya, good to see ya. That'd have a high agility shortcut, right? In the muddle load? I don't know, let's see. Well, this agility is that. Well, it doesn't even tell me. This one is locked behind a diary. I know that. Sound about right? Oh, good. But I don't. If 54 is what you were referencing, that wouldn't be a huge deal because I'm going to lamp 50 anyway and go for the squirrel, which I would hopefully. Well, okay. I would not expect to get before 54. Oh, really? Second person got one. Didn't know that. So do you watch other Chunkman series? Yeah, I watch quite a few, or at least the big ones, you know, Limpwort, Verf, if Frosty Bard ever uploads again, yeah. Pretty much the people in my, I have like a little, she's kind of, oh, I'm sorry, sweetie, stay asleep, please. Yeah, on my channel page, I pretty much list all the people that I watch for the most part. Of course, that's not all-inclusive, but in general, that's the series I'm caught up with, probably. Cannabis Chunk has been on insane with their almost weekly uploads. Yeah, I imagine at some point you'd have to stop weekly uploads, but but you know, all the different people have different styles too. I have very content-rich videos where I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into like every clip, whereas you know, some people prefer to just have more of a monologue, talk through what they're thinking, record all the little stuff, that sort of approach, which it's not my cup of tea to do it that way, but it's not to diminish how that turns out. So yeah, but obviously the record everything and talk a lot can make a lot more videos a lot faster. So Agile Tom, I've seen him and I've talked to him, but I have not actually watched his series. I need to. I know he's in the Chamber of Zarek chunk. That's one I need to catch up on. Is the music muted? Oh no, that would be a very Buzz thing to do. I turned it down. Oh, I did turn it down for my little recording thing. That's a bit louder. It's a funny looking duck it's splashing. How's the grinds going? Well, pretty good. I just finished probably one of the biggest grinds ever. For me, at least. I cannot think of a grind that's taken me longer than 88. Yeah. But yeah, going pretty good. Now we're just on the magic. Need 87 still. Oh, he's full time? Well, I don't have that privilege, but that'd also help with getting fast progress for sure. Your next vid will probably be 1,000 hours playtime or something. Gonna be a long time before I get that bit out. I feel that, yeah. I don't know what my playtime was at last video, but I'll find that out when I make the next one. But it'll be a while. Actually, it said people could do the calculation, but no one told me what it was. So. 7,903 hours. That's what we're at right now. It's quite a bit, not gonna lie. Yeesh. So it'll probably be like, what, 8,500 when I leave? Or it might depend on... I don't know how long they're planning on waiting for that forestry update. I think most people are okay if they never update forestry again, and people just forget it exists, but... People have their own styles, yeah. Different chunks with different amount of content. Cannafish chunk is at the Rev Caves. Oh, jeez. How did he get there so fast? So he was here, and presumably he rolled this way. Where even are the Rev Caves? I've never been. Yeah, there's Rev Caves. I guess there. So he just like yeeted into the wilderness. There's a lot of free real estate up there, so that's believable. Unless is he doing like teleports? Maybe, I don't know. What magic level you made it to? Well, right now, today I got 77. I'm using some of the runes I've been saving up for a long time. I'm really, really not looking forward to using the body runes with my method because I can't always splash it. So, I finished the farming. I didn't get the pet. That's going to be backlogged for now until I unlock another farming patch. So, feels good. I actually got that, what, half an hour ago? Something like that. So the it is done. It is done. All in West Valley. Pretty cool. Oh, I missed it earlier. Sorry, Grindier. Forestry, it is kind of like a whole nother woodcutting that I feel most people could agree that it probably should have just been you can now chop with your friends and it's not woodcutting isn't competitive. But they added quite a bit more and it feels very very bloated. And I don't like it, but it did help me quite a bit with my farming because it gave me additional willow seeds from one of the events, and it gave me token farming experience, which is actually massive. Like every struggling sapling event I got was like 1,000 farming experience, which is like 2 oak trees, which is like 5 hours. So 5 hours of growing, not of chopping to get the seeds even. So it was massive. So I had 4 accounts chopping on 4 different trees to get 4 times the likelihood of getting an event. I was hopping around whenever I got them, so it was pretty scientific at the end there. Should hit 10,000 zeal today. Yeesh. Yeah, you're doing that Soul Wars grind. Wonder if you'll have the... I don't remember. I don't think you got the little creator in your last video. But wonder if you'll have it in your next one. Did you know during League's pest control was over 10 million combat experience per hour? That is absurd. But everything's kind of absurd in Leagues, right? So, finally got your beaver pet today. How many did you end up getting? Last time I saw you was like 6. It's still 6 at 112 million. I don't know if that's lucky or not. Actually, here. Dry. Cow. Oh, SRS. Actually, I will not know if this is dry or not because of forestry. Never mind. It used to be so easy when I could just divide my experience by 37.5 to know how many oak logs I chopped, but forestry ruined that hardcore, so... But congrats on your beaver. I feel like farm pet's almost a must backlog and let it be passive. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have been so bold as to make it a requirement right off the bat. Because it feels bad, like, saying I'll do something and saying, actually, I'm not up for it. But I don't want to totally neglect it either, so... Like, I want to work towards it, but a lot of the times it just feels kind of futile to work towards it with my current... what's currently available to me, you know? Gonna get some sleep? Alright, thanks for hanging out, Nantuko Avatar. The 5-year-old, the 5th old. We'll need you in the morning. Oh, probably 5-month-old. Thanks for the fun stream, great videos. Congrats. Yep, you need to be rested for those youngins. And thanks for hanging out and your generosity. On the keys, think you're about 158 keys right now. 89 thieving. 500 keys. Jeez. What are you going for from the keys again? The dark keys, I don't remember. Are you just going for everything? Or is it... It's been a while since I've seen your last video. Dark chest. Where is it? Dark chests. Oh, the dragon stuff? Shield left half? Huh. That's actually a pretty interesting chest, honestly. Probably get a lot of good resources from that. Got a little creator from your 103rd Spoils of War. I don't know if that's lucky or not, but congrats again. Gonna stack all the 225,000 zeal. before opening your crates. Oh, what did he say yet again? Hit 10,000. Oh man. You're gonna be busy. I mean, you're gonna need that many, well, you're getting that much because you're gonna need all the resources for your grinds, right? I think. Not because you need something from Soul Wars. If I remember correctly. Yeah, so shield left half is a task. I'd love to get it from the chest. I did get Dragonstone Ring from Lucky Imp on the last vid. Oh yeah, so that should help with the shield left half if you don't get it from chest. Gotcha. Huh. Yeah, it teleports you out every now and then. There's a level of reasonable grinding that must be made so you can enjoy the game. Backlogging is not defeat, just an acknowledgement of how inhuman you need to be to hit an average drop. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's a testament more to Jagex than to me. Maybe we could put it that way. But sometimes it's not Jagex, it's like how you encounter the grind, you know? Like if I had a source of rune essence, the south chunk might not be an instant backlog, you know? But yeah. So I guess you can't really just blame it on Jagex. As fun as that is. Nature runes, right? You don't have a furnace, yeah. How long have you been working on that 10,000 zeal? 10,000. This should be easy math. I'm a math major, but I'm just a pretend one. Because let's use my calculator. Oh, yeah, Bryophyta's essence. Or Bryophyta. Yeah, her drop table, like the curve bone especially, is also on there. Phyta. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard getting all that stuff. All the dwarf, the grimy. Oh yeah, those seeds. 20,000 mossy keys. Anybody? Well, let's see. Let me look at the high scores for Bryo. For normal accounts. Normal Bryophyta. Normal. Is that 6,600? Oh, that's Tanner Dino. The free-to-play guy. Jeez. Well, yeah, we'll have to see. If we ever get there. It might be. I don't know. Maybe I'd set some cap. $120 zeal per hour. So that means that 10k. Okay, well, easy math would be 225. 1,000 divided by 280. 800 hours. That doesn't sound as bad. When you just say it's 800 hours. But those big numbers are daunting. I mean, 800 hours isn't anything to shake a stick at. Okay, this baby might be No, no, no. Do not do that. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes stuff just happens in real life and like can't play as much, and that's just kind of life. Happens to everybody. So Giants Foundry grind for me. Well, have fun with that, Brook Digital. Oh, I missed your comment, Brennan. Oh, turns out Jagex didn't expect you to start in Valley. Who knew? The game's only 20 years old and has so much growing to do. Well, I was expecting to only be able to stream for half an hour with his baby here, but she's trucking on like a trooper. I mean, she'd been up for like 2 hours, and like 1 month olds are only supposed to have like 1 hour wake windows, so she was probably exhausted. If I could get same amount of zeal per hour just playing one account. Oh yeah, I'm sure, yeah. That's the same way I feel with what I have been doing with forestry, where it's like, alright, I'm logged into 5 accounts right now. And that wears on you quite a bit. And like on mobile, for instance, I can just do, I can get some experience, but not nearly what I would get with 5 accounts on. So Michael, welcome. Hi. I am here. And we are here. Kapow. And we are okay, that didn't go. We are here. Boom, done. Ah! Die. I'm not chopping though, that's the thing. Look at this. Not chopping. I'm mostly done chopping at 112 mil, so what's next? Right now we are working on 87 magic. So we're killing these guys up here for runes. We need 87 magic because we can boost to do tell the other Camelot, since we have access to soul runes from what's its essence siblings. And in my rule set, you have to do the highest tier spell you can with the runes you have. So I know, not even 200 mil. Every time people would pass by me, they're like, "So when are you getting 200 mil?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not." New chunk stream's not far off. Well, it depends on what you consider far off and not. Like I don't have another 2 years and 5 months to go, like I did for the farming grind. It'll be a couple months for magic. Probably I expect to finish that in March sometime, March or April probably. And then there is a chance I'll add another grind to that, depending on it when they update forestry, how that's done, because they're going to update forestry so that you no longer need event items. And then using my alt, I can get the beaver transmogs, which I'd really, really like to do. I wouldn't consider them a requirement by any means, because it requires an alt to use something I don't have. But I'd like to do that because I can. Oh, I missed it before, but if you want to curse them, you can keep air runes in your inventory. Oh, really? Hey. Well, I might just keep one then. How many errands do I need? 2. Well, that's great to know. I should definitely do that. Then I can just switch stabs. Same with the Tome of Fire? Ah. I'm learning. You don't learn a whole lot when you're just in Falador all day. That's big. I'll have to do that then. I should go get that. I'll do that when I bank. Promise. Definitely won't forget. As in the spawning of events no longer require the items. It'll require the kit. But you don't need to have like the special like smoke canister, bees on stick, all those weird things. You'll just always be able to spawn everything. And it's interesting that like the Forestry Part 2 stuff, like for some reason for the beaver transmogs you needed to have that item, whereas like for this petal garland you didn't. So I got this, and my expectations are going to update it so that like by removing those items they make it so that you can get them just like I could get this. What brought on the change? I mean, yeah, Jagex just likes changing things, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it did feel bloated. That was their reasoning. They're like, people are telling us that it feels like these items are not necessary, and we agree. Well, there's the beaver transmog, which is the funky shaped log. And then there's the beaver transmog, which is the golden pheasant egg. And then there's the beaver transmog, which is the fox whistle. So the fox whistle and the pheasant egg come from the events themselves, which I can do. And I don't need to like trade anything in at the Freaky Forester, so that's what I would be getting. Without kit, without tools, you can get 3 events: roots, saplings, and ents. Yep. But they'll make it so you can get everything now, so. Because the tools will all be gone, so. Anyway, I'm kind of curious how long it'll take to get the fox whistle. I've seen a lot of people complain about it. So, that could be a... Do you want me to show you the transmogs in-game? I think I've seen them. But I mean, if you want to come showboat, that's fine. I'm always on 354. Like, the concept is so much more than what the update actually became. I don't see how it could not feel bloated. Yeah. And they were going to do even more stuff with, like, teas and leaves and stuff. I don't understand the need for it, but I don't think anyone really did. It does make you feel a little bit bad for the developers, you know. Being a developer myself, yeah, can't understand how that goes. Make an update you think people will like, and then everybody says, this is unnecessary. Please remove it. It feels bad. But, you know, your mission statement isn't to do something you want to do. But 354. I did not play leagues. I've always felt that if I play leagues and I get, like... okay, I guess part of it is as a developer... like a programmer, you know how like tweaking numbers to like balance stuff is difficult. And so if you're just like, Leagues kind of shows you how arbitrary these numbers that they give you are. They just decide, actually, if we balance the game slightly differently, every accomplishment is meaningless. And I don't like that about the game. I like to think that everything is hard and meant to be hard. So, just in concept, I don't really want to play an easier game. And I feel like if I did, I like, you know, some people talk about like League's hangover where they get like burnt out of they don't want to play the main game because it's not League's rates and stuff. So I don't want to risk anything like that. I like this account too much for that. So it's not about the teas. I was hoping that I could get a tea that gave me a +4 farming boost, and I would have been done a bit earlier, but let us min-max in peace. League's actually motivated you to get back on your main? Interesting. I'm a noob, so a bit different. I mean, if it did that for you, it's some good thing, right? So, the trick is to play so much Leagues, you want to go back to the main game. But then, like, you do, like, the sunken cost fallacy, or whatever it is. That's probably not accurate here, but, like, where you're like, well, I could have been at this point if I didn't play Leagues, you know? Like, if I just played as it would have been, I would have been 2 months closer to getting out of my chunk, you know? And I don't want to feel that either. That's okay, Chozo. Right now the only thing currently on my list to get is 87 magic, because I can boost to use my soul runes to cast Taliother Camelot, and that's part of my rules. So I'm getting runes right now quite a bit. I'm about 70% of the way banked right now. So we're getting there, but I'll still expect to finish that sometime March, April maybe. So, yeah. There's also a chance that with the upcoming forestry event to remove event items, I'll be able to get the golden pheasant egg and fox whistle, which I would also add to my list of things I'd like to do. That I wouldn't say that that'd be a requirement for everybody, because it requires you to have an alt with a forestry kit, and I don't have a forestry kit, so it doesn't really make sense to make it a requirement. But if it's something I can do, I'd like to do it if I can. So, yeah. Farming pet is currently backlogged. I'll get to it next, or I'll try again at it when I get another farming patch. That's just a hard one to nail down. Be like, you have to get this farming pet before. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back, sir. I think you just got there, Demon Yuri. I am grabbing air runes and an earth staff. That's what I'm doing. And another thing I backlogged is 99 construction. Right now I can get construction experience from, I can get token construction experience in little bits from the Beehive Forestry event. It is not very much and it is not very common, so I decided that I don't think it is a viable way to train all the way. Yeah, the timing was rough there. I'm just gonna take like 10 because I don't really want to use them here. But okay, let me see. So, oh, it does remember it. Ooh, I just need to make sure that I don't actually attack them with that. Okay. Okay. Understood. I'm coming back, Demon Yuri. I'm coming. When is my tree gonna be done? I think I will be asleep. But that is okay, because I'm not worried about growing my trees in a timely fashion anymore. It's fine. Everything is okay. Get your sleep. Yeah, there's a beaver. Oh jeez. I'm gonna misclick, aren't I? That's nice. Thanks for that info. I'm sad the idea of sitting around a campfire got scrapped. I mean, you still can. Oh, I didn't know they had different ones for different trees. Interesting. Is that... I don't know. Redwood? Yeah, redwood. Sorry, I'll get back to your question in a sec. That's maple? Yeah. I was thinking mahogany maybe, but nah. That's gotta be willow. No chance, anything else. Oh, good night, David. Just noticed that. Thanks for stopping in. It's always good to have supporters here, so it's been a fun stream. So, and of course, you know, finishing that huge, ooh, fancy feat. Getting that huge goal done is also very good. So, I'm glad everybody could join me for that. Now, what is that? Arctic pine. Oh, you have to apply a log to the beaver. Ah. Well, I couldn't do quite a few of these then. You forgot Tiki Mahogany. Okay. Someday this will be good information for me. I promise. Oh, yeah, I knew that from the mining pit. But you need to have the funky shaped log, is that right? Oh, pretty. Oh yeah, I knew that for the farming pet too. I don't know why I thought it'd be different. Sound like a fun old school idea that would end up as a weird quirk similar to how jank gnome stronghold deliveries are. Sitting around a campfire. Maybe. A lot of people thought that it would, like, getting campfire boosts would be like a really annoying way that people would like get boosts before like going into bossing and stuff like that. Well, based on what they had said. Maybe I'm thinking of tease. Anyway. The fox is quite handsome, I will say. I don't understand how a beaver can become a pheasant and a fox, but I digress. Hello, Velociraptor. Is that how you spell it? That'd be super cool if it was. I think it is. I think it is. Wow. Cool. It is. That is a cool name. That is a cool name. If I could spell it, would have been cooler sooner. But the beaver is fluid. Potato sweats. Oh no. Slow down, Michael. Stopped grinding for Whistle day 1 of leagues, then the 31st finished leagues. Ah. Yeah, not a whole lot of people have complained about the pheasant egg. Every complaint I've heard has been about the fox whistle. Hey, thanks, Velociraptor. Yeah, I know that this time isn't great for everybody, but it's kind of the only time that I can. And I'm not always up to it. You know, like right now, I'm on baby duty right now. But she's being nice to me, just sleeping here, so. But it's great to see all the support.
You paint a picture in my mind. You wanna leave it all behind. In a world that's turning all the time. Nothing could stop me.
So yummy. I will say, potato chips are delicious. You're making me kind of hungry. Ah, man. What did I even have for supper? I can never remember. My tummy doesn't remember either. But, you know, it's that awkward time where it's like, do I eat and then go to bed on like food? Or just wait until the morning and start, like I'm starting my fast early. I don't know. I've been told it's bad for you if you eat food and then just go to sleep. Like your body doesn't burn those calories. Fries? Wait, what did you say originally? Too many chips. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Chips, like European chips, like potato, like the French fries. Gotcha. But man, I could eat something right now, or like a lot of something. I don't need to. I will tell you, like the last couple days of waiting for my farming was excruciating. It's like, okay, you have been waiting patiently for 29 months. You can wait 3 days, but it was so hard. Anyway. It's more your body won't absorb and digest as well, so there's more waste. So you just have a bigger poop. Well, I'm fine with big poops. Actually, that's probably not true. My dad had colon issues, so I probably also will have colon issues. Just is what it is. So I probably should be nice to it. You just wanted fox, but you probably got the pheasant too. Green logging forestry. Jagex has to change the troll drop tables in Fremnik. Oh, they had to, yeah, so Ultimate Ironman could get the Arctic Pine. Yeah. Weren't they gonna add it to Wintertod too? I'm not sure. I remember seeing that. Your body burns calories when... Alright, this sounds like it's gonna be something smart. So, your body burns calories when you sleep. It's actually good to eat before you sleep. Just do it at least 1 hour before or more. Okay, so I should be, like, eating right now. Currently eating. I don't have anything on my desk. I have cough drops. Honestly, that might feel good on my throat. I'm not used to talking this much as a programmer. It's only a problem if you stress about it. You could say that about everything in life. Thanks, Burke. Hey, Love, welcome. Love Bjorling, or something like that. I do remember you, yeah. And now that you mention it, I do remember that you recommended a lamp smithing, which probably saved me a lot of time killing guards that I really didn't need to do. So thank you again for that. Jeez, I didn't know the Anku set was that expensive. Really love your series. Thank you, thank you. Oh no! Let's help this person. I will help you expedite this. Actually, let me... Okay. Everything's fine. Have I been cursing or just... I don't know, I've been zoned out. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. It was Chaos Runes. It is not fine. Oh, see, it happened. I used air runes. Oh, man. I have to pay more attention if I'm going to do this. From an ex-girlfriend that has a doctorate in physical therapy. Eating, drinking before sleep can mess with REM cycles. Ah. Eating and drinking an hour before is probably fine. Okay. Alright, well thanks, ex-girlfriend. I've been seeing a physical therapist, not like that though. Because I sit all day. And my back is in a wretched state. They pretty much say that I need to stand for 8 hours at work and do all these core exercises and stuff to maintain good posture. But it's hard. And like I have to carry around these kids. I don't know. Epidural cortisone injections. Goodness. Now I don't have to do that. You should consider making a short and releasing it the day before you drop your video with extracts of the video itself. Oh, that sounds a little bit try hard for my style, but I could. I don't know, I don't watch shorts, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Gonna eat? Yeah, we're just talking about food over here. Alright, good night, Demon Yuri. Thanks for the fashion show and the fun time here, so. Good night, man. Chips. I don't know if I've been cursing these or not. I feel like I haven't been. Maybe I should watch back the stream, see. It's a bit sad that you're only missing Tangle. Yeah. Wish you could have gotten it before the end of the chunk. Yeah, that would have been super cool. I was kind of hoping I'd get that streamer, YouTuber luck, but apparently that's only for like, I don't know, full-time people? I don't know. Oh, this baby's sweaty. Goodness. How's your beginner and easy casket progress, Faladaddy? Well, I don't know how to check that. Can I look up my... Okay, I can look at myself. On the high scores here. To see my caskets. 47 beginners, 6 easies. I've had a doable easy step in the bank for forever. I just haven't been juggling it because I didn't think it was necessary, I guess. Like, the thing I would get from easies... well, first of all, with forestry, I pretty much stopped doing anything with clue scrolls because I'm focusing on, like, doing something else and playing on 5 accounts at the same time. So, oh no, I used my... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Alright. Yeah, if I'm gonna curse, I think I have to pay more attention. Oh, meant what I've gotten so far. Gotcha. You were just trying to make me feel bad. Oh, that's not at all where I'm supposed to be headed. Let's see. Here's what the log looks like. I got the black pickaxe, actually. And then those. And then I got all the elemental staves. Which is the more important thing out of all that. And then easies. Apparently I have one log spot. Oh. I don't know which I got that from. But I do also have, I guess, these as well. But I don't think I have anything. What am I doing? Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. I am a mess. Like, this is what I was doing. I was doing this, and then every time I do this. Doesn't feel good. Oh, I can do this? Let me check. Historically, I've had issues with these RuneLite commands. Easy. See, like, why isn't it? Okay, there it goes. Maybe I just am not patient enough. Yeah, no, not expletives. No, the spell curse. Shouldn't make those a chunk requirement then. Don't worry about not knowing how to pronounce my last name. Swedish, it means birchling, like a sapling from a birch tree. Ah, gotcha. Well, it's gotta be close to like Bjorling-ish. Here, one sec. Translate. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can just copy your name. Yeah, I don't. My English, filthy American keyboard. Okay. Not Spanish. Okay, this is. Hold on. Let me pause my music so I can hear this. Okay, this is how an English should pronounce this, according to Google.
Bierling.
Beautiful. And you said it was Swedish? Swedish.
Björling.
Well, I can't sound like that. Now, what would it sound like in Swahili?
Becerele
Okay. Sorry. Now we know. I'll just call you Love. Well, hey, you added an extra one of those things. What does that sound like? Not in Swahili. In Swedish. Copy. Paste. It won't let me paste. Hello? Oh, I'm pasting the wrong side. Paste.
Björling.
Björling. Okay. Alright, I think this baby might be telling me it's almost time to end this stream. Oh, no. Oh. Changed your mind? Have German heritage? It's a nice name. Yeah. My mom's side has some German. It's mostly German. But she's kind of a mutt. But my dad's side is like well, so my dad's mom was full German, and my dad's dad was full Norwegian. So I guess he was 50-50. So I guess I'm 25-25. And then I got a bunch of German on my mom's side. But then there's also like Polish and stuff. So I don't know. Most of us Americans are just mutts. So that Texas speech was fine at first. They went or like, yeah. Well, that's a Swahili person trying to say that, according to Google. Both parents Germans, migrated here in their 20s, and they were born here. Oh, well, that's pretty direct German heritage, huh? Oh, I'm actually curious how Google would say your name. Let me see. Oh, baby, no. Okay, one sec. In Swedish.
Psykias.
Oh, where's English? This one.
Psykias.
Psychias. Like that. Let's try Swahili again. I like that one.
Psycheas.
Well, that one actually sounds better than the English one, I think.
Psycheas.
Psykias.
Yeah, it just sounds dumb. Oh, oh baby. Irish. Oh, well, it's not willing to try Irish. Italian. Oh, there we go.
Psycheas.
Huh? Sorry, this stuff is interesting to me. Whoa. Translate. Okay, here, try. Let's try in Russian. Where'd Russian go?
Säkis.
I guess. Huh. Okay. Sorry, you can have your music back. Hey sheep, welcome. I'm good. Got my big goal tonight, so can't be a bad night with that, huh? Oh, jeez. Oh, she's so sweaty. Swedish last names are weird. Half our last names are Anderson or some other son. The other half are named Valley Branch, Birchling, or Stream Mountain. All right, I might have to be winding down here. She is waking up. Swahili is phonetic. Makes it confusing to learn sometimes. Okay. Real fast, before I end, I'll answer your question. Sheep, because you came in kind of late. Sorry, I just have a baby that's waking up in my arms here. Yeah, so for the farming pet, I'm going to be backlogging it until I get another chunk, or another farming patch. So I was just going to the 88 for now. because that's the requirement for this chunk. And then I'll unlock the tangle root again when I get another patch to give it a better shot, because you know it's just kind of hard with the time gate of farming, and it's a very rare pet. And so my goal today was that is not my goal, was this one. Find at least 3 magic roots at once when digging up your magic tree. So we're able to boost from 88 to 91 and get that done. Okay, so I need to give this baby some attention, everybody. So, so thanks for tuning in, and I'm glad we were able to have this long of a stream. I guess you got about a 2-hour nap, so take it for what it is. Parents understand. Anyway, so everybody, have a good night, and I will smell you later.